Hi, I'm Isaac Helt. I'm the station manager here at 95.7 The Spin. We are located on the lower level of the Liberal Arts building here on USI's campus. And so let's go ahead and take a look here at the station.
Hi, I'm Dutchie, the local music director and local music show host at 95.7 The Spin. And we are in the place with the computers. This is where most of us are most of the time. When I'm not DJing, I will start my shift here and I will go through emails and speak to local artists and others that send in music submissions. Sometimes I'll send those to other people so they can have a little bit more information on what I'm doing. This is kind of our communication hub. We talk to each other here, share ideas, and email each other about things we're working on, what we finished, and what we need a little bit of help on. We also have a very lovely array of knickknacks that have meaning to us. This one I can't explain. You can come up with your own reason why it's here. I think that would add a little more mystery and fun to it. And sometimes we just tack up stuff that DJs make, like the snowflake, and we'll post-it note guys and origami. Personally, my favorite thing is all the little Kirks we have around our office. I'm very proud of him. He is nice. But yeah, this is where I spend the majority of my time and where a lot of the magic happens, which you wouldn't think, but this is just as important as the shows that we produce here at 95.7 The Spin.
Hey guys, welcome to the newsroom. So in here we do a lot of work. I know our station manager sits in this desk and does all of his manager work and bosses us around. And then I like to sit here and I usually schedule my TikToks and my Instagram posts and my Facebook and Twitter, make sure those are up to date for the week. And then also our local director sits in here and she does her planning for the local show and her interviews, make sure that's all in check. And then our video director is in here a lot too. He does keep a lot of his equipment. There's Rode mics in here, and then there's a lot of equipment in here, way too much. Yeah, so basically we just kind of hang out in here. If we're like in between classes, we hang out in here, chill, do TikToks, bother each other, stress Isaac out because he's always stressed. So yeah, basically that's all we do in here.
Hi, I'm John Morris. I'm the General Manager and Faculty Advisor of 95.7 The Spin. I work closely with all the students that run and operate the radio station and meet weekly with the management team to make sure we're doing the things we need to do. Here in the office, I do some of the behind-the-scenes things, such as making sure we're getting our Federal Communications Commission, FCC paperwork done and following their rules, and then also make sure I'm listening to the station and talking with folks that we're doing what the university expects of us. And I can tell you what, they do a fantastic job.
So stepping on here inside of the production room, this is probably one of my favorite rooms here at the station. And that's because I love working on different pieces of production, because here our production staff gets to work on PSAs, they get to work on promos, sweepers, and they use a variety of different softwares such as Adobe Audition and many different others as well. And speaking of the production, let's take a look here at one of the production booths where we have Jude here who's working on a sweeper.
Hello.
And one of the great things about working here at the station is that while we do use a variety of different softwares, you don't actually have to have any experience within those to work here at the station, because we'll get you trained up and get you rolling here in terms of that. So this is our news booth, and we have both news as well as sportscasters that come in 5 days a week, Mondays through Fridays in the mornings. And they use this computer right here. They type up stories that are impactful to both the USI community as well as the greater Evansville area. And for our news teams, they go on at 8 and 9 o'clock. And then for our sports teams, they tend to cover USI athletics and events, and they go on at 8:30. So this area right here, this is what I call la piece de resistance. But really, it's just the control room. And so this is where a lot of times our DJs, they'll sit down, maybe do a little bit of show prep, work on their social media. And then also they use this board here, which looks a little bit maybe intimidating because there's just so many buttons and lights and stuff like that. But when you are working on DJing and stuff like that, you don't actually press a whole lot of buttons, so it's not as bad as maybe it would seem. In terms of DJing, you can DJ 1 to 3 hours per week. We have tons of shifts available for you. We try to be as flexible as possible, and you can come on and you'll go on about 5 times or so per hour and just kind of talk about music. You can talk about maybe how your day's going, maybe just kind of if you go to a concert or something, you can talk about that. You can also post about that on our social media pages as well. Maybe one kind of cool thing, more unique thing that you might not know is that for our sporting broadcasts, for maybe like a USI basketball game, we actually have somebody who's back here at the station, and so their job is to make sure that the ads play during the breaks and that the broadcast just itself runs smooth and everything goes good with that. In terms of how to apply here to be at the station, you can email John Morris at jmmorris@usi.edu. He's our faculty advisor. You can also email our station manager, which is me, Isaac, at sm@957thespin, and we are open to all majors. We have criminal justice majors who do this, computer science, so we're really open to anything, just as long as you have a passion for music and a voice that you want to kind of put out over the airwaves. Yeah, we have tons of opportunities for you, so we hope to see you here.